LA County's first supervisorial district seat.
Yeah. Elaine Alaniz says the district needs more accountability, safer communities, and faster help for people in crisis. Christine Devine and Laura Diaz spoke with her.
In politics now, Elaine Alaniz is one of 5 candidates seeking to be LA County's next District 1 supervisor, as Hilda Solis, you may know that name well, is reaching her term limit. The district stretches from downtown LA to Pomona, and Alaniz says the county needs more accountability, safer communities, and a government that works faster for people in crisis.
Tonight, she joins us live in studio as we continue to cover the races you decide. Thank you for being here, Ms. Alaniz.
Thank you for having me.
And I was watching, you're quite comfortable on camera. We see in your commercials as you're putting out what you want to do in the district.
I think the reason why I'm comfortable is because it's actually happening in real time. So these are things that I'm seeing. I can tell the story. The most powerful stories are the ones that you actually live. So for me, when I tell these stories online, I'm living it, and so are the people in the community. So that's why I can bring comfort to others by exposing what's happening.
So let's let our viewers get to know you. Tell us about yourself. Where'd you grow up? What's your background? What's your history?
So thank you for asking that. So I'm originally from Houston, and what brought me here to California was the entertainment industry. I had the great opportunity to work behind the scenes, in front of the camera. I learned a lot about the studio. But during that time, I learned a lot about serving other people. My church is really what's changed my life, changed direction in things. Created a lot of content that was faith-based, organized. The content was. So from there, I started to pursue first response things because things were happening in my community. And I had the great opportunity to work on the national level, on the local level, as well as on the state level, responding to different incidents. So I'm basically running because of the fact that I'm plugged into my community. I see what's happening, and I believe that all the things I learned in communication, I'm able to express those and actually be able to utilize that to help people.
It's a crowded field,
Absolutely.
and you know that, and big shoes to fill. Hilda Solis, been there a long time, well known. So tell us how you would take basically someone who's never been elected to an office and how you would fill those big shoes. How would you separate from the others? And also you're a Republican. So these are things that some people might consider unusual.
Well, Catherine Barger's a Republican, and she's been in her position for several years, several terms. And I don't think that, specifically since I do a lot of crisis response in communities, when things happen, nobody cares what party you're on. They want you to help. I'm there to help people. Just because I have been elected on the city level for my neighborhood council, I'm the president there. 2 cycles of that, I've run an election and I actually won those. But with that said, title education doesn't really matter when you're actually out there and you're serving people and you're knee deep in understanding what works and what doesn't work. Sometimes, a little earlier, we heard glass towers. Sometimes you're working in a position for so long that you forget how to help the people. As a recruiter, I worked for a big medical industry here in California. As a recruiter, I always looked at basic qualifications. Politicians don't have basic qualifications. It's all about popularity. Yes, I admire the people that have come before me, but I want to utilize and be able to bring my experience to the table.
I want to ask you about some of the issues that are important. So we'll shorten the answers maybe so we can get to a few
Sure.
of them. Homelessness. How do you address that right away?
Right away. As I was mentioning a little bit earlier, see where people are at. We have to communicate, execute, and talk to people with resources that already exist. The government has so many, on the local level and as well as on the higher level, there's so many resources that are there for us that are funded. However, nobody's communicating with each other. City council's not talking to supervisors or across the board. So we're duplicating so many ways to help people and there is no outcome. So homelessness right away, we have to see what's working. Look at the books. Who's on our books? Who are we auditing? How can we move people and hold them accountable? What have you done? How many people have you helped? If you're not helping, we need to move on to somebody who can provide and make things happen.
You mentioned earlier that you live in MacArthur Park. You told me this in an earlier conversation. You're someone right there in the beat of where crime has been spiking. What can be done? 30 seconds, that's all we've got, if you can explain.
Work with our first responders, give them the everything that they need, meaning we all want to hire more. How do we recruit? We have to retain people. We have to bring them on board, train them to be able to provide and help those people. And that means having those people that will help with mental illness and be able to have facilities so those people can go to. So we have to start there.
So where do people find you on social media or website?
Los Angeles County, please go to ElaineReadyToServe.com and I will be honored to serve you. Thank you.
Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.
Thank you.